been feeling hopeless till you came around, came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs, chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love? What is love? I don't know. No one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart. Maybe I can start to love again and tend to my scars. Can you show me how? Can you love me with all you've got?
Great job. Go, go, go. You got it. Made it to your cool down, but make sure you give the video a thumbs up.
Well, hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought it was time that we have a little chit chat before I get off into the health and wellness vlog, because I wanted to first introduce myself. If you don't know me, my name is Salisa, and I have a cash budgeting channel where I focus on getting our health, no, not our health, our wealth in line. But I also wanted to put out this vlog to explain how our health is just as important. Wait, let me take off the seatbelt. The other thing I wanted to do is just talk about my why. Why am I even on this wealth journey? What? Why am I even on this health journey, and why am I trying to share it with you guys? Start off, there's this quote by Edward Diaz that says, "We don't appreciate our health until we lose it." That speaks volumes to me. That quote highlights the way that humans don't value something until it's taken away. And I'm not saying everyone is like this, but I definitely fell into that category. I had an issue with sciatica pain on my left side for about 2 months, and it was the most debilitating pain I have ever felt in my life. Says the woman who had 3 cesarean sections and has also had 2 other types of surgeries that I recovered from with ease. That sciatic nerve pain is terrible, and anybody that's going through it, I say I'm sorry to you right now. For the first time ever, I took an ambulance to the hospital that I work at. I'm a registered nurse, if you don't know, and I took an ambulance to my hospital. I just was really trying to see if someone can help me with this pain. There has to be something that can be done. You know, coming from a science and a medical background, you're just like, no, there has to be something that you can do. There was nothing. That day, when I took the ambulance to the emergency room, I cried the whole ride there, and I cried the whole time I was in the ER. I barely could talk to the doctor because I was just so tearful. My eyes had puffed up and they were so swollen that day. In the end, there was nothing they could do. I mean, what I did do was have a very long conversation with myself in the ER. And I decided from that day moving forward, if I could get better, I would start working on my health and getting back on my wellness journey. I used to be on WW Weight Watchers before, and it was like right in the middle of COVID and after COVID that I was on that journey, and I was doing so well. I had lost 60 pounds. I was tracking all of my food, or the majority of it. I was walking 4 miles a day all throughout COVID. I was doing my Sydney Cummings weighted workouts, which truly was changing the shape of my body. All the while, I made it about weight loss. Made it about the number on the scale. But this time, this journey is about wellness, energy, self-care. It truly has nothing to do with weight loss, even though I know, right? If I'm doing all the things I'm supposed to do to become a healthier me, I will drop weight. But there's no scale obsession at all. My sciatic pain resolved. Just as quickly as it came is as quickly as it left. Out of notice, just one day I woke up with no pain and I've not had it again. But what it did do from that one day in the ER is re-solidify my promise to myself for better health. And so I slowly started making changes. Friends and family both say they can see a change in the outside of me. And I mean, yay. But I'm feeling like there's a change on the inside. First of all, I'm making healthier food choices. I rejoined WW back in January because it was on my mind heavily when I got back from Seattle that, oh, I need to make better food choices. I'm going to join WW. And it was only $10 a month. I said, oh, let's do it, you know. But I'd never logged a meal until about a week ago. Also, I started walking. Me and my guy will get out and take a walk in the morning. Even in the freezing cold, we get out and take a walk. Not every day, just whenever I felt like it. But it was kind of like in that whole promise to myself to start being healthier. And I found out walking wasn't so difficult. And now I decided I wanted to reintroduce my weight workouts. I also had joined a gym between me, my guy, and my son. And so we did some water aerobic workouts already. And I want to continue to do those, especially like on the weekends as a less structured or difficult workout to do water aerobics because I find it really relaxing. But over time, these little micro changes have added up to something bigger. Started doing this meditation in the mornings, and when I meditate, I try to think about something before the meditation that I'm actually meditating for. And all of a sudden, maybe about 3 weeks ago, it came into my mind to say that I wanted to be healthier and I wanted to be stronger. And I started meditating around that. Huge shifts came into play. First of all, my Stanley water cup, I started carrying, my sister gave me one. Look. And I started carrying it around everywhere. And now I'm drinking water all the time. I used to could not get down 40 ounces of water to save my life. And now I'm drinking like sometimes upwards of a gallon, 3 of these Stanley cups in a day. I don't know how it's happening. The other thing is I started to track my WW points, like I was saying, and really getting off into eating more fruits and vegetables. And finally, I started to want to incorporate the weights workout. So things have been shifting since I did that meditation, but maybe it's where your mind goes, your body follows. And I really have been thinking I want to be stronger, healthier, and really take care of myself, because taking care of your health is the ultimate form of self-care. That's everything I have to say about this whole health journey that I'm on. I wanted to share it with you guys because I do think you might just be inspired to make little micro changes yourself. And those changes will add up over time the same way our money adds up over time. The little deposits we make into our health, they add up. And so I thought I'd share it with you and hopefully inspire you to start making micro changes as well. Nothing huge. It's difficult for me to think of change in the beginning as something huge. And so at one point I thought, I'll get on the 75 soft thing and do that. No, I can't, because that's so much structure for someone who's used to no structure. It probably wouldn't have worked. This is, just about 4 months ago when I got started. It probably wouldn't have worked. But now that I've done these little micro changes, they add up over time. And so when I add another element to one of the micro changes I've already incorporated, it just seems so easy to incorporate another one. And it's things that I want to do. Like I want to do weights because I'm like, I remember how much my body changed and how strong I felt from it. So yeah, I would encourage you, if you don't want to get off into a full-fledged program, just start making little small changes that can add up over time. And we don't want to wait until we lose it to appreciate it. Trust me. Laying in that ER table, trust me, you don't want to be there where you're wishing and praying and hoping you can get your strength back so you can live the life of your dreams. We might as well live it now, and it starts by taking care of you. All right, so let's get off into the video, and we're first going to talk about the WW app, because a lot of my choices throughout this vlog all revolve around WW's app and the structure behind it. What? And if you understand the structure behind it, you'll understand why I'm making some of the choices that I'm making throughout the days. All right? Okay, let's get into the vlog. So I thought I'd take a minute to show you guys my WW app. Everybody gets different points. I get 27 points for the day. As you can see, I've tracked nothing so far for today. And I've kind of been skipping out on tracking breakfast or eating breakfast. Just waiting until the afternoon in order to eat. But I have had some breakfast here. You can see because when I put it in, if I already had it before, it shows up. So I've had like bacon, potatoes, eggs, things like that. It's super easy to use, really intuitive. You can scan items in right here if you want to scan something in. Or if you want to track something, you can literally just search for it here. But for today, I'm thinking I want to pre-track something for lunch. I'm headed over towards Old Navy to find some leggings. And I know there's a Panda Express. So I want to put in Panda Express and see what I can find over there. They have Panda Express. I just typed in Panda. All of the entrees will come up here. And so I like their super greens. That's something I'll get definitely for 1 point because it's just a side of vegetables. I'm also gonna search, hold on, let me put it back in. Let me see what The Panda Express green beans with chicken breast is only 3 points. I don't care about the fried rice. The mushroom chicken is 5. I like that. The teriyaki chicken is 3. What? Okay, I'm definitely getting that. I'm gonna get that one. I might get the string bean chicken. Wait, hold on. What else is here? Oh, who could go to Panda Express without a fortune cookie? Sorry, not me. And what else? I try to look here on the points value and see if I can find something that makes sense. I think I'll go with the chicken and mushrooms because I have a lot of points still for the day, which is what helps me whenever I know I'm going to be out and about. I can kind of save some points from the morning. I wasn't starving this morning. I could have had a protein shake. But anyway, so here's going to be my order. It's only 10 points for the day, and I'm going to have side of veggies with teriyaki chicken, a fortune cookie, and mushroom chicken, and that's only 10 points. I'll still have 17 points left for the day, which should be enough for me to get like a dessert or something and a dinner, and maybe even a snack. Anyway, Weight Watchers was really cool because there's a lot of new features, and one of which is this section down here that tells you exactly how many macros you've spent. So I already have 52 protein from just that meal. I try to have at least 30 per meal when I'm having 3 meals a day, or 50 if I'm having 2, because I want to get to 100 grams of protein per day. I just find that my body works best with that. But you can go to foods at any time and you can find all of the free foods they have. So let's look at that really quick, and then I'm going to get off of this app. 0 point foods. Here we go. 0 point foods are all of these. So they have corn and popcorn, if you have any of those, air pop popcorn, eggs, and even egg whites, hard-boiled eggs, which I've been loving making deviled eggs. The eggs are free, but the mayonnaise I have to add. Let's see, there's fish and shellfish, and there's tons of that. I'm not really that much of a seafood lover. I like shrimp, but that's it. All of the fruits are available. Lean meats is something they've added here recently. Different cuts of lean beef, pork that you can have, beans, oats, chicken and turkey, and vegetables, even including potatoes, which I love potatoes. And then there's yogurt and cheese and cottage cheese as well, like fat-free cottage cheese. So there's a lot of things you can eat for free just to bulk up your meals, and a lot of them revolve around protein or just like cleaner foods, fruits and vegetables, things like that. But after you do that, I mean, you really can go hog wild with your points. So I already decided kind of what I'm gonna have at Panda Express. We'll probably head out in a minute and go to Old Navy, then go to Panda Express and get my meal. And if I want something else while I'm out, I'll just track it in the app. It's super easy to do, and it'll tell you like if you made it to the end. You also get weekly points that you can use. So if you want to use some bonus points for the week, you can, and you have those extra. I've been on a 4-day tracking streak, so look at there. Your girl's kind of trying to get back in the vibe of it all. But anyway, that's what I have for today. So I just wanted to show you guys the app. It's really easy to use, and yeah, I'm loving it. I seriously do not know if I'm just attracting the bees or what. They are everywhere. Everywhere. I was afraid to get in my car because a huge bumblebee was here, and I know they're not harmful, but boy, it's still annoying. Anyway, let's head out. I'm strong in your body, baby. I had to circle back to the house because why did I forget my water bottle? If you guys don't know, it is super important to drink water while you're trying to like be on a wellness journey in general, and I hated water. Recently, I've been enjoying it, but I do put a Crystal Light packet in like 40 ounces of water and drink it, and I've been carrying that Stanley cup. Well, I was just thinking about pulling up to Panda and eating before I went shopping, and I'm like, oh, and I won't have to get a drink because I have my water. Wait, where's my water? Oh, yeah, no, we going back, baby. We got to go back. You don't need no other body. Make room. Stanley's coming your way. Okay, now we can head off to get us some stuff done for the day, okay? The most busiest roundabout ever, right here. It's always busy. You just gotta take it when you can. I'm going over here. We're gonna go in Panda and get this food, and then I'm gonna sit in the car and eat before I go shopping so I don't be tempted to do the wrong thing. AI Osmo Pocket 3. D as in David, J, I.
Okay.
Yeah, DJI. Nah, you're welcome.
My 19-year-old.
Oh yeah, they're super cool.
He does a lot of videos.
Oh, he does vlogging and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're super cool and it's easy to use. You'll love it.
Thanks.
Uh-huh. With chicken and mushrooms and teriyaki chicken. Uh-huh. Yes. Say it again. That's it. Is the teriyaki chicken fresh up or is it kind of older? Okay, I'll wait. Okay, I'll sit down and wait. Thank you. Hey, you guys, I decided to wait because the teriyaki chicken that was out there looked dry. They said there's more coming up in like 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes to give. And the super greens was just coming out as soon as I walked away. So anyway, super greens, mushroom chicken, and some fresh teriyaki chicken, and then we're gonna eat in the car, and I'll catch you guys up on a couple of things. Guys, that was the longest doggone wait for some teriyaki chicken. And it wasn't even because it took so long to cook. It was up. But by the time it came up, there was about maybe 10 people waiting on teriyaki chicken. How many things people were waiting on? There was like people just standing all around, plus the delivery drivers were trying to pick up. So it was just a busy little place at Panda Express. I'll show you my plate in a second. Here's the food. This is mushroom chicken, teriyaki chicken that I waited on, and a side of veggies, which is called super greens. This is a lot of food. And it's literally like 10 points. I'm about to kill it. She's gonna kill it. All right, I'll call y'all back. Okay, today's the day for just missing stuff. After all of that, I didn't get no silverware. Bruh, what am I supposed to eat my food with? Bruh, I need a fork. So now I gotta go back in here. Went back for the water, going back for a fork, and then we're gonna head out for real. How much I have left. I tried to prioritize the chicken and the protein over the veggies, but y'all, I can't eat no more. Best part about the Panda Express is on WW, they now have chicken thighs for 0 points, and that's why so many of their entrees are 0 points. The teriyaki chicken is literally like just teriyaki sauce and chicken, so that was like 3 points. That used to be like 6 or 7 points before when I did it Weight Watchers a couple of years ago. But now that they have chicken thighs as a 0 point food, it's literally 3 points. Baby, she gonna be at Panda Express on the regular, because y'all know I love some Chinese, even if it's American Chinese. Bomb, and very little points. Okay, now let me get this air going, set y'all up, and I'll show you what I got going on. I'm gonna call you right back. Oh wait, before we do, let's see what my fortune cookie says. They gave me 2, but one of them's cracked, so I'm not gonna count that one. I'm just gonna eat the top one. Okay, about fortune cookies, there is a little game that we play. You read your fortune and then you say in bed behind it. Okay, let's just see what it says. Okay. Okay, so it says, a long-awaited vacation will bring a great deal of pleasure in bed. Look what it says. Can you see it? A long-awaited vacation will bring a great deal of pleasure in bed. I gotta show this one to Nate, y'all. I gotta show this one to Nate. Anyway, let's head out, try to find me some workout pants, and then I got a couple of other errands to run to get my health game on track. Plus, I gotta find the cat some snacks. So there's still more to do today. And tomorrow, I even got some other stuff I gotta do. But for today, let's head over here and try to find some pants. Thank you. Y'all, I'm here for one thing only. Because I'm seeing too many spring dresses that's making me want to pick them up. Even these cute ones right here for $15. Look, it's basic. It's going to be great for summer. $15. I might snatch one. Look at this fancy. These pants are extra large. They're white leg linen pants. I need something white for summer, I feel like. Anyway, well, I maybe could have got a large, but I kind of like the looseness of these too. I don't want them to be tight. I don't like this part right here so much, but it's okay. And here's the top. It literally is just a tank top with a little ruffle, and it just jazzes it up a tiny bit. Maybe I should tuck it in, huh? Do a tuck. Because I got like the upper belly part that I gotta work on. Okay, so there's that. What do you think? Let me know. I like this t-shirt because I can wear this with jean shorts or jeans, anything. And I like these linen pants, but I feel like I want something else to go with them, not necessarily this top. I love this color on my skin. It's my favorite color. I even got a little dress over there. That's the same color because it's one of my favorite colors ever. All right, let's move on. This is outfit number 2. This is an extra large as well. It has pockets and it's a dress. This is the back. Wait, can I film it? I feel like Nate's not gonna like the structure of this dress. He gonna think it's a little grandmama, but I think it's cute for summer, and like if I needed to, I could put a little jacket over it and it gives me the fit without like, you know, it like gives me the fit without being too fitting, like gives me some room. Again, I love this color. This is like one of my favorite colors against my skin. So what do you guys think? I'm probably not gonna get it today because I want to show Nate the video and see what he thinks, because he'll be like, he likes things to be more structured. This like the whole flowy look is not his vibe, but you know, it'd be mine because I just want to be free underneath here and eat my buffet and nobody knows. Anyway, that's it. Now let me try on the workout clothes. That's what I came here for, right? Oh no, wait, I got one more jumpsuit first. Okay, this is way too big. This is a 2X. I thought I could maybe get away with it because they didn't have an extra large in my size, but look. It's like a wide leg pantsuit, but in the back it won't even stay up. It's so large, it's just falling down. So yeah, that's not gonna work. They had it in blue in an extra large, but I probably need a large. This is a really flouncy one. Yeah, it's a no, boo. Plus my whole back's out. Like, what kind of bra? What kind of bra do you wear with this when your back's out? It's a no. All right, moving on to the workout clothes. Okay, now. The top is okay, but these pants are doing the same thing, which maybe they're just too big. This is a 2X. I'm gonna see if I can find a large. I couldn't find an extra large. Maybe I can find a large and see if that'll fit better. Hold on. Yeah, they only have extra small, small, and then 2X in that color. The lady followed me in the dressing room to ask me how been back here this whole time. I guess the limit is 10, but I have 7. I went out to go get another pair of pants and she followed me back. Come on, ma'am. Okay, I'm convinced this must be a pretty popular print because I found the shorts, but they only had 2X and they're just gaping. Hold on. Okay, here they are. So they're too big. I couldn't find these in a large and I couldn't find them in an extra large because I was like, maybe I'll get the set with shorts. No, you won't because these are literally too big. Okay, well, the best thing I found was this dress, but I don't know if Nate's gonna like it. How much is it? I think it's 50% off of 50, so it'll be $25. Now we have totally wrapped up our little exercise try on because they don't have my size. Okay, I should have maybe tried on some just black ones and tried it, but I have black shorts at the house. I'm gonna work with what I have until I go down another size. When I can fit into a large at Old Navy, then I'm gonna allow myself to buy some new workout clothes. How about that? Okay, Old Navy was a bust, but look at the sky. It's a win. It feels like 80 something degrees out here, but I think it's like 76. It's hot. It's not supposed to be this hot, but it's hot. But it's a beautiful, look at that skyline. What? Anyway, on to Walmart we go. I definitely got some things I got to get over there. The lady who carded me, or not carded me, but you know what I'm talking about, came to the dress room to see how many items I have. The limit is 10. She ended up coming back and being real nice. She was like, girl, it's hot out there. And I'm so tired of these jeans. And I have on jeans today too. So she was like, we gonna get tired of these jeans. Summer is coming. That dress looks good on you. Because I showed her the video footage of the dress. And she was like, that dress looks good on you. Like, you should get it. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it'll be here. The store's empty. Literally, there was probably like 2 people in there. Okay, confession. These are my confessions. I literally want to go into Target so I could try this favorite day protein ice cream that everybody talks about on TikTok. But I don't want y'all to pull my card. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, what am I going to do for protein ice cream? I cannot do the Halo. I thought about getting a Ninja Creamy. My friend Jen has a Ninja Creamy and she always talks about eating one at the end of the day. And I was like, maybe I'll get a Ninja Creamy. But that's going to take all of my cash envelope. Why am I sweating so much? It's hot out here. It's hot. Anyway, I think I'm going to save up another like couple of $100 and then get me a Ninja Creamy. Yeah. And for right now, no. I'm not breaking code and going up in Target. It's right there too. But I ain't breaking code and going in Target. Not even for the protein ice cream. I thought, what if I have them deliver it to the car? Can Target apologize and we could go back? Like, I want to get my ice cream. I want to try that ice cream everybody talking about. It's so delicious. And I do see a lot of other people going in there. But not today. Let me know. Are y'all shopping at Target right now? Anywho, I mean, because the other thing is, let's just keep it real. I'm going to Walmart. We're still going to Walmart. Okay. I'm going to knock it off. Let me head to Walmart because I got to get some lids for some mason jars. I got a couple of things I got to get from over there for sure, so I can get myself in order. So on to Walmart we go. So Walmart had no carts, and the one that I picked up is super wobbly. Let's see if this one found another one. Hold on, I gotta strap in my Stanley. And then we're ready to go. I truly believe I would forget my head if it wasn't attached to me. I left my damn wallet in the car. Okay, I gotta go back. For the 3rd time today. You see what I'm saying? I be forgetting stuff, y'all. Me too. Let's go get us some stuff. I figure since the only thing I need to get over in the household area is the actual lids for the mason jars, let me start here first. Canning supplies. Sounds like where I'm supposed to be. All right, now let's hope they have what I need. Okay, mason jars are down here. I like the plastic. Here we go. I like these lids and this wide mouth. Yeah, wide mouth canning jars. I need wide mouth and I need regular. This one's for the little short jars that I have, but I have some other tall jars that are regular mason canning jars, and I need the lids for those too. So let me see if I can find the plastic lids for that. Very subtle, but it makes a difference. All right, now that we got those, they're literally $3.22 each. Now we can head to the food section, because that's the only other thing I need to get out here. I like this one, restaurant style dressing, add buttermilk and mayo. It used to be called buttermilk dressing, but now it just says restaurant style. I'm getting 3 packs. Do want to get some olives for our salad. I think I'm gonna get these because these are like little packages. We can have, me and Nate can split one little pack, and there's 4 packs, so we can use the rest later. So I'm gonna get those for our salad. Eating so many deviled eggs, and I've been making them with dill relish, but I want a little bit of sweet relish, so I'm gonna get that too. Let me get out of here. Can I get one of those? Sorry. Thank you. Let me try to find some granola. So I usually like this kind of granola, the breast, but they have a new kind called maple brown sugar protein granola. So I'm gonna try to scan that one. It's this one by Quaker. Oh, it already did it. 2/3 of a cup is 9 points, so 1/3 of a cup would be 4.5 points. It's probably not worth it to me. So for this Walmart brand, which costs $4.72, it has 4 points for 1/4 of a cup. And for this one, it has 5 points for 1/4 of a cup, and this is the one that I love as well. So I might as well get what I want for an extra point. It's not gonna kill me. So I'm gonna get this one. One last thing and we're out of here. Okay, I did forget one thing, which is the cat treats. I got them a big bag of these, and I got them 2 of these. These are 2 for $5, and then that's about $5 for this. So I'm gonna take $10 out of their folder, and then I'll figure out if I wanna order online or come back and do more shopping later. But for right now, that ought to hold them for a while. So $35.73 is gonna come out of my grocery budget, the other 10 out of pets. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but yet again, Walmart don't have no bags. And if you want to get a bag, you can purchase their little bitty blue bags that probably won't even hold all the stuff that I had. I'd have to buy 2 of them, and they're 74 cents a bag. This is how we rolling out. Please explain to me what the man is going to be checking for when all the stuff is like this. The sweet man at Walmart not only told me I had beautiful eyes, but he said he'll take my word for it because I must have keyed in the wrong phone number for a text receipt. Because I don't have a receipt on my text. And I got all this stuff with no bags. He said, I'll take your word for it. You can go ahead and go. I'm like, oh, Lord. Child, welcome to Walmart. Ain't this the second time this done happened to me here? I got to start coming with reusable bags. I got a ton of them at the house. So I got to start doing that.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to 30 Minute You. I'm working on focusing on 1 minute time, 4 rounds of 45 seconds. Let's start on
guys, we're gonna go to K. Rogers. Let me tell you something about me. Hold on, I'm gonna call you right back. Hold on, let me park and I'm gonna call y'all right back. Okay, this is what I was gonna say about K. Rogers, also known as Kroger. We're going in here to get some food for dinner and probably a couple of other things that I want to kind of prep in advance. What I've realized about myself over time is I'm not really a big meal prep person. And no shade to those that are, but like I like to make a decision and to eat what I want. Okay. That's part of my problem. But I can make it better for me cooking at home if I have something that's kind of like in my appetite, in my feels for the day. So I have this issue where I can maybe think of like 2 days worth of meals. Okay, let's be real. This problem keeps me coming to the grocery store about every 2 to 3 days. Funny enough, my sister, she goes to the grocery store almost every single day, picks up 1 or 2 things for dinner and moves on every day. I'm not quite that bad, but I definitely am not the girl who could like pick up a whole bunch of stuff for the month and just like make it work. Like who, how, where? I mean, I don't even know how to do that. For a while, I was meal prepping, or not meal prepping. I was menu planning out for about 3 to 4 days, and I would buy the stuff for 3 to 4 days. I probably could get back into that, but right now, while I have some free time, I'm working from home and I got some time now that I'm only working 8-hour shifts. I said, let me start coming out to the grocery store like I want to. So yesterday I came to Walmart and only got a couple of things, but today I'm coming to K. Rogers and I'm going to get something that I feel like eating for dinner tonight. Now, I still don't know what that something is. I feel like I want some baked potatoes. I want something with potatoes, and I don't have any more potatoes at home, so I know that's on the list. But then again, I also want to make some Parmesan crusted chicken with a baked potato on the side and some asparagus. I think that is what's going to be for dinner tonight. I'm going to leave a recipe link down below. I'll probably put it here on the screen somewhere when I'm actually prepping it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. In the meantime, let's head out to K. Rogers. These because they're individually portioned. Why are they so spindly? Okay, you guys, let's do a quick run through. I got some potatoes because we're gonna have baked potatoes tonight, but then we're also, that's gonna be like just baked potatoes with Parmesan crusted chicken. But we're also gonna have baked potatoes another night, maybe like Monday, with broccoli and chicken and cheese. And I already have plenty of cheese. I got 1 pack of chicken for the Parmesan crusted chicken and 1 pack of chicken for the baked potatoes. I also got this 10 pack of pork chops. These lean pork chops, boneless pork chops are, I think 0 points, but they have fat on them, so I'm not sure. I have to scan that. I got some eggs because I love deviled eggs and we live with eggs on salads and eggs for breakfast. I got the provolone cheese and Parmesan cheese that's needed for tonight. I also got some bananas. I got these simple morning blueberry muffins. These are so good. I think 1 muffin is like 5 points because it is kind of sweet. There's a nutritional facts. I think 1 is 5 points, but I've made these several times. It comes with a can of blueberries in it that you put in. I got some corn on the cob. We're gonna have that tonight. I got some bread for Nate and Jay so they can make turkey sandwiches. The panko is for tonight's dinner and for the pork chops. I got some Chips Ahoy. They were on sale and I got the biggest one ever. So party size for Nate and Jace. I got some cabbage that we'll probably have with that pork katsu or tonkatsu. That's what it's called. Tonkatsu with the tonkatsu. I got some of these Body Armor lights for myself, 4 of them for $5. I got some more of this because it's gonna go in the cabbage, but I also use it for seasoning and cooking. I got a can of green beans because Jace doesn't like cabbage, so he can eat this when we have cabbage tomorrow or the next day with our tonkatsu. I got Biscoff cookies because they're already portioned out, and I think 1 little pack is like 3 or 4 points. This Parmesan cheese is what I was looking for. So I ended up getting the shredded kind, and then I saw this, but don't worry, it'll go to use. Even have to use it on like Alfredo or something like that. Got some light sour cream for the baked potatoes. I got 4 apples because I already have some apple cobbler stuff that goes with these. So I'm gonna cook that and have it with the vanilla ice cream that's in the freezer. I already put it away. I got some asparagus and I got an avocado for breakfast. I think that's everything. Oh, and then I got the 4 cases of soda and I got a thing of watermelon. We already opened it, and then I got the chocolate straws for Jace. But that is all the haul, and I'm out of money for groceries for the week, but I think we have enough to make it. Crazy, right? How many's in there?
4.
Does it taste like chocolate milk? Oh my gosh! Look! This straw has chocolate in it. You drink the milk through the straw. Oh my gosh, and it does taste like chocolate milk. That's so weird. They have strawberry kind too. I guess it's whenever you want a sweet treat and you're really just drinking like milk. How many calories in that little thing? Let's see. It only has 25 calories. It's like you're drinking chocolate milk. You probably could put it with some almond milk too. 25 calories. That's it. 5 carbs. For these little straws, and it had 5 total for $2.79. So I went ahead and put the new lid on one of these. I washed a couple of them. These are gonna go on the grapes. I'll leave the grapes turned upside down until they dry. I wash them with vinegar and water in the container, and then I leave them upside down until they dry. Now, sometimes I like to use these type fruits. That's the oven heating up from our dinner. Sometimes I like to use these type fruits and put a little bit of honey and a little bit of lemon juice and some chia seeds and make a fruit salad. But for today, I'm just gonna put these in there all chopped up, and we can use them for either like breakfast, to go along with a yogurt bowl, or even to go on top of our oatmeal. So Jace already has some of these strawberries. I had them washed and in the spinner, from earlier today, and he said that these are super sweet, and I can tell they're very firm as I was cutting them up. He said they're so good, so I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator right away. Okay, you guys, it's been a couple of days, but I knew I needed to come over here to Five Below to see if I could find some more weights, because the weights that I have that I've been using are 3 and 5 pounds, mainly 5 pounds, and I wanted some 8 or 10 or something of the sort. And last time I got some weights from here, so let me show you what they have. They have these 8 pounds, and they even have these 10 pounds. I'm gonna get a set of each. They even have things like digital scales for $5, resistance band rowers, back stretchers, thigh trainers, resistance tubes. There's so much health stuff here for only $5 each. It really is your one-stop shop if you're trying to get your health in line. I always come here. Yoga mats and exercise mats, for sure. The worst part is I literally have to carry 36 pounds out of the store right now. Oh my goodness. You too, take care. It's super hot, and all I could think about is heading to a swim class tonight. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna see if Nate wants to come with me in order to do swim aerobics, and I might bring you guys along, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. But yeah, so excited. I knew they would have weights. One of those weights at Walmart was was $15 for a 10-pound weight. So 2 10 pounds would have been $30. I just got 2 10 pounds and 2 8 pounds for $25, dealing with Five Below. If y'all need some weights, I'm telling you, they don't have very, very heavy ones, because like my next investment is going to be in some 20-pound weights, but for my lower body, but I'll wait. For now though, at least I can partner up 2 of them when I do single-sided lunges and make 20 pounds out of the ones that I bought, you know? So anyway, I'm super excited. I'm about to head back home because I just got off work, and I have to put together a whole system for my job. So I'm gonna head home, but later tonight, I'm gonna work on something for me, which is again, going to the water aerobics. So I'll see you guys soon, and I will call you back. Answer the phone when I call you back, okay? All right, you guys, it is the end of the day, and this is where the vlog is going to end. I didn't end up making it to my swim class, but maybe if I do another wellness vlog and bring you guys along for some other healthy days in the life, then I might end up taking you along to a swim class. I asked Nate, he said he was willing to go, but I thought I just might be a little bit too tired to come back and cook dinner and all that. And the class starts at 6 o'clock, so I would be pushed to get that in. I'm glad I did get my weights workout in though, and I used the new weights, which were super helpful. And yeah, I think that is everything for today. This journey continues, right? This isn't a one-time, like 3 days in the life or 4 days in the life. This is actually a journey for me for life. Okay, I want to get myself together and keep it that way. And so I'm going to be working on it over time. If you'd like to see more vlogs like this, please comment down below and let me know that you enjoyed. And if you made it all the way to the end of this vlog, then you are a real one. Put this one single emoji letting me know that you made it. I appreciate you guys for letting me try new content on the channel and for coming along for my health journey, because somehow filming it for you helps me to stay accountable as well and keep it going. So yeah, I'm super excited that you were here. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys all very, very soon. Take care.